Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do some a little bit of maintenance on the Jeep. We're gonna do tire rotation, and then we are gonna try and figure out, on the back I have mounts for my speed pole. We're gonna try and figure out how to remount that pole on the back there, because tomorrow we have a special event. There's gonna be a motorcycle show at Quaker Steak and Lube. We've had a couple of shows at Quaker Steak and Lube, but what makes this special is that they're gonna be airdropping a guy, I guess, that has, you know, a flag attached to him, and they're gonna drop him, and he will land, you know, right in that area. So what they want to do is line the landing zone with a bunch of Jeeps, and if it gets dark at night, light it up for him, so that way he has a safe landing. So pretty cool event. But as you can probably see on my dash, we are just under 16,000 miles, which means it looks like we're just like about 1,000 miles over what I wanted to be to rotate my tires. I wanted to keep it every 5,000 miles, but I didn't really factor in that I drove to and from Daytona, Florida on stock wheels. So I didn't actually put, I think that was like 900 miles each way. So, you know, just under 2,000 miles, so I was say like 1,800 miles on the Jeep with stock wheels and tires. But when I get down there, I did switch back to my wheels and tires, so I did put like a couple of miles on it. So it's, you know, I'm still relatively on top of my maintenance here for my tire rotations.
Yeah, it's still up on there.
Since we are rotating the spare in, this actually gives me a good opportunity here to mount my speed pole mount here, because I had it taken off after I got back from Jeep Beach, and I haven't had it on since, but because we are doing the September 11th drive here tomorrow, I figured it's a great time to fly the American flag. So we're just gonna loosen this up while we're here, and then throw the base of the flag mount in, and if you guys haven't seen my video, basically the top mount just screws into here, the flag mounts here and to the top of the second pole. So this is kind of just like, you don't even have to take this one out. I think I had it like pretty far down, but the flag was hitting my spare, so I would put it up even maybe a little bit. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. And let's see, if I remember right, this thing has to be all the way open, and it like just barely squeaks by there. So I think that's the reason I took it off, is because I hated having to open this all the way the entire time.
It actually does look good without it on the back.
I know. Now that I'm looking at it, I might just delete the spare tire at some point. Look at all this help I get working on my Jeep. Mostly because I still have this bum shoulder, and these tires weigh so much. That's why Jacob's helping out, and then these guys just jumped over because they're just nice guys. Yeah, and when you take the wheel off, you can see I missed a few spots. Come on, boys, lift with your legs. Told you they're heavy. All right, now you gotta put the spare on, because I definitely can't do that one. A bunch of primitive ancestors. Hey-o. There we go. Hey.
Chicken dinner.
Opa. Alright guys, cameras died last night. That's unfortunate, but we're here today. You can see, following Jacob here with his flag on. We are going to meet up with a group of Jeepers to roll into this event. So looks like we found his buddy. I don't know if I'll be able to fit. It's tight. That's what happens when you're too wide. I see this guy everywhere. Ryan actually lifted this Ram, and we've actually seen him in a couple videos already, but that's really funny that I'm seeing him right now because I see him all the time. So we're gonna secure, looks like we got an extra flag here for the Sting Gray Jeep. We're gonna secure it on there so we could all roll in with some flags together. I really need to get myself a tripod. You're on Jacob's spare tire here, so hopefully you don't fall off. So this is the solution we came up with. Not too bad. I mean, it's secure this way for sure, and then rocking it back and forth, I think it'll be all right. I mean, I don't think we're gonna be going anywhere close to like highway speed, so it should be more than fine. But while Jacob sets up his GoPro camera angles here, I just wanna take a minute and appreciate the speed pole. I haven't had this on since Jeep Beach. I mean, if you guys see me out there, you guys would have remembered I had the speed pole mounted on here. And this thing has really come in handy today. I don't really use it all that often because it's kind of hard for me to get to with like an Allen key to take this off because it's right behind my spare tire. Doesn't really give me a lot of room to work with here, but hopefully that all will change when I get my new Road Armor swing gate here. I hopefully will be able to mount it to like the bracketry that goes to like the spare tire, so that way I don't have to have it up against the body anymore. I can actually have it to that. And when I go to open my tailgate, when we open it, I have to literally swing this gate all the way open because where I mounted it, it like just squeaks by with the glass. So if I have it any more shut, you can see it hits. So this thing has to be completely open for it to actually be able to open the hatch, which not all the time do I have enough space for this 38, because you can see it pretty much goes into the next parking spot. So it'd be really helpful to have this mounted somewhere else. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out Speed Pole, he makes mounts for all different types of stuff. Ryan actually has 2 of these in the bed of his truck, so he could fly 2 different flags. He can fly like RBP flag per se, or you know, both American flags, whatever he wants. So go ahead, check them out. I'll leave a link in the description below because that is an awesome mount. Also, just backing up here, this is a good representation of what a 2.5 inch on 38s looks like compared to a factory height Rubicon. They have the 33s, you know, stock height, all that kind of stuff. So you can see there's a difference in wheel height, difference in fender height. I mean, you can ignore it a little bit because these are aftermarket, but we can come up in here, you guys can see the step height. You can see where the rocker is compared to the rocker all the way down here. And then obviously, if you compare roof heights, it's a drastic difference between the two. So that's like, these JLs, they lift so nice. That's why the 2.5 inch is such a popular lift for these Wranglers, because it gives you more than what you need. All right, I picked up his wife and his wife's friend, and we are finally on our way here. We're gonna meet up with all the other Jeepers and all roll in together. From my understanding, we have a police escort to this event, so this should turn out to be pretty cool. Holy shit, because you guys could see the amount of Jeeps that are showing up here. We actually had to take up like a different area because there is like, there's gotta be like 80 Jeeps over there, or even more than that. Hey, Hydro Blue is available for order on Gladiators today. I know, I already saw it. I want one real bad. There's just line on lines of Jeeps around here. This is insane. They get to this entire half of the parking lot. It's a badass little 2-door conversion like that. There's even more Jeeps here than there were at Putin Bay. There's so many Wranglers out here. Not only that, but we got some Cherokees showing up. It's actually a hella yellow over there. That's pretty cool. Badass bikini color. Hey, there you are. I saw you run off. Helping Fred. What's up, Fred? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. See, that worked out pretty well too.
Yeah. When you have a top on.
Yeah, oh yeah, when you have a hard top, yeah. You could do it to the roll cage, though.
Top, yeah. Yeah, roll cage over there.
There's all different shapes and sizes of Jeeps here. This is insane. Everybody has their own style. Obviously, that's one of the biggest things about Wranglers, but there's so many sweet builds here. Do you see there's a bikini back there? And there's a hella yellow 2-door.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. The bikini has all the doors off. It looks so good. Still Jeeps showing up. And like, we're the last ones to show, but look at this line of Jeeps goes behind this, whatever this is, I don't even know, some store or something, but it's wrapping all the way around. All right, and off we go. They pretty much said start your engine, so everybody's getting to their Jeeps, and we are headed to the event space. They said where the parachuter is landing, they could fit about 60 Jeeps. What's in that parking lot over there is more than 60 Jeeps. So they're gonna count to 60, there's gonna be a cutoff, and then everybody else is gonna park in a kind of like a different area, but pretty much the same spot. So it's gonna be at the one Quaker Steak and Lube, but everybody's kind of gonna be either in the driveway or lining where all the paratroopers are skydiving in. So I'm gonna film as much of this as I possibly can. We are in fact getting a police escort, so this is going to be a long line, and I'm sure it's going to be Jeeps in a row, so you guys won't see that many Jeeps from the outside unless I park quick enough and jump out to show you guys everybody flooding in. Alright, we parked just in time to catch, I think, what I believe is the last Jeep right here in front of us. And it is absolute insanity here because it's bike night here at Quaker State, but it's also, you can see, look, they're going in over there, coming back around and parking way down over here still. Where the guys parachuting in is like way down over that way, so we're gonna have to head that way and check it out. But it is absolute insanity how many Wranglers are here right now. So not only is it a Jeep night here, but obviously it's a bike night. There are so many freaking bikes here. But we're heading over here to check out, oh, check out this Grom, hell yeah. I haven't seen one of these in person in such a long time. I've heard these things are so much fun to ride. I actually would love to get one of these. In green, of course. This is where the guy is gonna be landing when he's coming parachuting. And it looks like this guy over here is setting up a target or something maybe. Now this is a really cool setup. We have all these Jeeps surrounding where the guy's gonna be dropping in. So if you guys have not seen a Sky One Touch Power Top, I don't know what it's called. Basically all of them come as like a color match hard top, like that's what it looks like from the side. Has kind of like a little bit of a bow on the top. But you could take these side panels off, and I'm actually really happy this guy did this because I haven't filmed one that's like this yet. But basically they come color match because you don't really want to take this frame piece off. They say it's pretty hard to you know, reinstall, but you don't have to, because to get that open air feeling, you can see how giant this sunroof is, and you can see it's just like cloth and it just kind of folds back up there. But when you have the doors off and you have this window out, this looks super, like, it actually stands out way more because it has this piece but no window here. Like you guys have seen my Wrangler, I usually have the hardtop on and it has that piece there, so it's just one big, you know, black hardtop. But it looks super like out of place because it still has this pillar here and then the pillar that goes across the top. I really like this look, and actually kind of regret it not getting one on my Jeep. But then again, I also kind of regret not getting a soft top because of how easy it is to just throw that thing back and take everything off and roll just like that. I don't know what kind of tire carrier this is, but I really like this. I don't know, I can't read that brand name. If any of you guys know what kind of tire carrier this is, let me know in the comments. This is badass. The dude is supposed to be skydiving in at 7:30. First we have to make it through this mob of bikers that's over here. I think I need a mojito green bike. What do you guys think? Should I add a mojito green bike to the channel? I think we'll do like a Grom, something a little small. I could actually haul it in the back of the Jeep. That would be awesome. This bike says, Jesus, take the wheel, but I don't think there's a wheel on a motorcycle. That's just me though. I think they're handlebars, but
Take the handlebar.
Tomato, tomato, you know what I'm saying? Over here, got a takeout bag of wings. Not a bad move. At Ryan Mayer 67 Lime. We're gonna do another wing night soon. I don't know if you can see it. There's a plane way up there, and he should be jumping here relatively shortly. Better move that drone so the dude doesn't get cut on that thing. But there's the plane, and there is our parachuter. Sorry about it on the lens. It still has clear coat on it. And there's the flag. There we go. There is our skydiver with the flag. Look at that, it's going right over top of us. Only a few hundred feet. I can see up your shore. He had just landed at the perfect time. Wind started to blow. All of the flags are now blowing in the wind. Absolutely awesome ceremony. Just looking at my rearview mirror here, you can see probably my flag flying back there. We're going almost 70 miles an hour. These speed poles are actually rated for 75. I know that they could go faster because I've tried, but he had to rate it for something on the highway. And he rated it for I think it's 70 actually. He rated it for 70 miles an hour, but this aluminum speed pole can hold this flag at quite a high speed without braking. And here we are back at home. It's actually, my camera picks up this light very well. It's actually super dark outside. All right guys, that's gonna be it for me today. A couple things I wanted to say. I know I have a lot of veterans following me. They did say that the flag, because it had a 20, I think it's like 26 or 23 pound weight on the bottom of it, the flag actually did touch the ground. I know it's really super disrespectful to get the, to drop the flag on the ground. It's something you never want to do. However, because of safety reasons, they actually had to let the flag hit the ground, but they did pick it up as soon as possible. They did explain that beforehand because there was a lot of veterans in our group as well. So just to get that, clear that up out of the way, every time you guys see a flag drop like that, there will be a weight attached, and for safety reasons, they don't want to grab the flag as it's coming down. They want to make sure that it lands safely, the parachuter lands safely, and then they can pack it all away. It's probably one of my favorite Jeep events that I've attended yet. The ceremony that they had was super awesome. It was great that all these Jeeps got to invade this bike night, and it just made for a really, really one of the best memorial services that I've been to for 9/11. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is gonna be it for me tonight. I'm gonna go make sure that my wife is not mad at me for being home late, and as always guys, we will catch you in the next one.